Have you ever dreamed of starting a new life in Canada with this stunning landscape, world class education, and promise of opportunities? It's no surprise that Canada has been a top destination for the emigrants for the years. But what if I told you that the Canada of 2025 might look a lot different than you expect? Rising living cost and overcrowded housing market, economic uncertainty, and a strained healthcare system are just some of the challenges that could change the immigration landscape forever. Before you pack your bag, you need to know what's really happening in Canada and whether it's still the dream destination you have always imagined. Let's see the details into the video, what you need to know before making that life changing decision. For years, Canada has been a dream destination for immigrants, known for its high quality of life, top notch education, and strong economy. But as we approach 2025, a host of challenges are emerging that could reshape the country's immigration appeal. From financial pressures to crowded cities, these challenges are worth considering if you are planning to make Canada your new home. In this video, we'll break down the top concerns and offer advice on how to navigate the changing landscape of Canada. If you are new on the channel and you have not subscribed the channel yet and you consider that the information given in the video is helpful to you, please do like and subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell so you would not miss out on more travel insights and travel tips from Travel Tree. Now we are going to see the challenges and the immigration crisis in 2025 in Canada.
Number 1. The growing financial pressure of living costs. The cost of living in Canada, especially in major cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal, has been climbing rapidly. Housing prices have hit an average of $750,000, and inflation is making groceries, healthcare, and transportation more expensive. For newcomers, this financial strain may be hard to cope with, especially with wages not keeping up. Number 2. The housing crisis and accessibility challenges. Canada's housing crisis is only getting worse. Affordable housing is in short supply, and rental prices in major cities are skyrocketing, over $2,700 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in places like Toronto and Vancouver. Many immigrants find themselves unable to secure suitable housing, often due to a lack of credit history or stable employment. This makes it even more challenging to settle in a new country. Number 3. Job market saturation and limited opportunities. Canada's job market, while traditionally strong, is becoming more competitive. Fields like IT and engineering are saturated, leaving fewer opportunities for skilled immigrants. Foreign qualifications aren't always recognized, and wages in many sectors have stagnated. As a result, many newcomers are struggling to find good jobs and achieve career growth. Number 4. Pressures on Canada's healthcare system. Canada's healthcare system, once a point of pride, is under pressure. Long wait times for medical appointments and shortages of doctors and nurses, particularly in Ontario and Alberta, are becoming more common. Rural areas face even more limited access to healthcare services. For immigrants who expect fast and efficient medical care, this may come as an unpleasant surprise. Number 5. Adapting to Canada's harsh climate. Canada's freezing winters can be a real shock for newcomers, particularly those from warmer climates. With temperatures dropping as low as -30 degrees Celsius in some provinces, the cost of staying warm, heating bills, winter clothing, and snow removal can add up quickly. Plus, the lack of sunlight during long winters can lead to seasonal depression, making adaptation even harder. Number 6. Navigating high taxation and financial strain. Newcomers might be taken aback by Canada's high tax rates, which are among the highest globally. On top of that, rising living costs can eat into your disposable income. The combination of high taxes, property taxes, and high sales taxes could make it harder for you to save and achieve financial stability. Number 7. The intensified race for immigration spots. Competition for permanent residency is becoming fiercer. The government has reduced immigration targets, which means it's harder to qualify for programs like Express Entry. You'll need a higher CRS score to get an invitation, and with delays in processing applications, securing your spot could take longer than expected. Number 8. Struggles with public service quality. As Canada's population grows, public services like education and healthcare are under increasing strain. Overcrowded schools, deteriorating infrastructure, and long commutes due to traffic congestion are just a few of the issues immigrants face. These service disruptions could affect your overall experience and satisfaction with life in Canada. Number 9. Economic instability and uncertainty. Canada's economic future in 2025 looks uncertain. With concerns about a recession, a weakening Canadian dollar, and rising household debt, the financial outlook is shaky. This economic instability, paired with rising interest rates and a volatile housing market, could make it harder for newcomers to achieve financial security. Number 10. Obstacles to integration and social acceptance. Though Canada prides itself on being multicultural, immigrants still face integration challenges. Language barriers, cultural differences, and adapting to a new work environment can be difficult. Reports of racism and workplace discrimination, combined with feelings of isolation, can impact newcomers' mental health and well-being. Recommendations for potential immigrants. Given these challenges, here are 6 key tips to consider before making your move to Canada. Understand the cost of living. Research the cost of living in various cities to ensure they fit your budget, especially housing and daily expenses. Explore smaller cities. Consider moving to smaller cities or provinces where the cost of living is lower and competition for jobs is less intense. Prepare for healthcare delays. Understand potential delays in healthcare access and look into private healthcare options if needed. Budget for Canada's climate. If you're from a warmer region, prepare for the colder Canadian winters by budgeting for winter clothing and heating costs. Factor in high taxes. Familiarize yourself with Canada's tax system and account for it in your financial planning. Build social networks early. Begin networking with communities before you arrive to ease your transition and avoid isolation.
Yes, Canada has long been a top destination of immigrants, but the challenges of 2025 make it a more complex decision. From the rising cost of living to economic instability and housing shortages, it's important to weigh these factors carefully. By staying informed and prepared, you can make decisions that align with your financial goals and lifestyle aspirations. Planning to move to Canada in 2025? Don't jump in without thinking twice, thrice, or 4 times. Stay informed and stay prepared and make the right decision for your future. At Travel Tree, we are here to guide you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone you know who is considering making the big move to Canada. Let's make sure your immigration journey is smooth and successful. Tune in for more tips and updates.